Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be making an easy Sabbath snack. Man, we on a roll, ain't it? We've been putting out videos left and right. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all how I made this really quick and easy snack for the Sabbath. I don't know if I want to call it an empanada because honestly and truly, it tastes like a pizza roll. Like maybe a calzone, I don't know, but it's really good. So we're starting by chopping up some garlic and some shallots. This is what we're going to use to kind of help add some flavor to our ground beef, because that will be our meat for this dish. Now you can use whatever type of meat you want, but we are using ground beef. You can use ground turkey. Honestly, you could probably use some chicken too. You really can use whatever you want. So I added my shallots and what else did I say we used? Oh, child, it's mommy brain of mine. Our shallots and garlic to the pan, as well as our ground beef, and we're just, cooking that up. And while that's cooking, we're gonna shred us some mozzarella. Now, I also used Gouda. You will see that later on, but I didn't get a clip of the actual packaging of the Gouda cheese. So just know later on when you see me adding the cheese to the pan, I'm using mozzarella and Gouda. Now you can use whatever type of cheese you want. This literally is that type of meal. You really can use whatever you want to stuff these empanada shells. So now I'm seasoning my meat with some onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of Goya, a little bit of complete seasoning, as well as some Tony's. And y'all, I can't even explain how good this dish was. Me and my Lord, we tore this thing up last night. It was supposed to be for today to have something to snack on, but baby, we tore that thing up last night. So now I'm adding some Goya tomato sauce. Now this part, I feel like don't skip if you're gonna do the ground beef, because that Goya tomato sauce, it's something about that thing. And shout out to Deborah, because she the one that put me on. My friend Deborah, she put me onto this Goya seasoning, or this Goya tomato sauce. And she actually put me onto these empanadas. I went to her house a couple of weeks ago for a little gathering, and she had some of these. And I said, oh, sis, what did you do? How did you make these? Because I got to go home, and I have to make these for my Lord, because they were so good. So I added my own little twist to it. But honestly, man. That's all I'm gonna say, sis. Make y'all some of these. So I'm just, finishing cooking up the meat and adding in, the tomato sauce, making sure it's well incorporated. Now I'm adding in that cheese that we were talking about. This is the freshly grated mozzarella cheese, and then I'm going in with some, already shredded Gouda, because I wanted to, add some more cheese. I feel like I didn't shred enough of the mozzarella, and child, I was tired. I wasn't going back and shredding no more. So I said, let me just pull out this Gouda, and that's gonna work, okay? So now we are going to assemble our empanadas. So I'm just taking a small spoonful, or what is that, a spoonful and a half of the mixture, and we're going to put it in the empanada shells. Fold the empanada shell over, and then you're going to press it down with a fork so all that goodness stays in place. You do not want to overfill your empanada shells. I know it can seem like it's a little skimp. Believe me, I had the same thought. But if you overfill the empanada shells, all this stuff will come out. It will. And hopefully y'all saw how I put a little picture of the empanada shells in the left hand corner, because I forgot to get a little clip of the packaging for this as well. Y'all work with me. I'm working on the production of my content and the quality as well, but right now I'm a busy mom who really wants to push out these videos for y'all, because I just feel like, I cannot gatekeep some of these recipes and some of these things like that I'm learning as a new and first time mom. And this recipe was one of them. Like, even though I have a baby, I feel like this recipe is perfect if you have like small children. Y'all, I promise you, I'm trying to tell you, it tastes like some pizza rolls. So now we're just gonna fry up our empanadas. Do not talk about my grease. I did use my grease for chicken, prior to frying up these empanadas. And honey, I don't believe in wasting nothing over here. So I'm repurposing that grease and we're going to use them to fry up these empanada calzone pizza rolls. Okay. So that's what we're doing. We're just frying them up. And y'all, this does not take long at all. You're just going to fry your empanadas on both sides. Literally about 2 minutes on one side, 2 to 3 minutes on one side, 2 to 3 minutes on the other, or to your desired, color. I like mine to be a little tan, but not burnt, you know what I mean? And so you will have some bubbles. I know it kind of look funny, but it's supposed to look like that. Like the empanadas will form some bubbles, but this is pretty much what they're supposed to look like. And like I said, you just fry it to your desired color. Some people like they still well done. I like mine like right in the middle. I don't want it raw, but I do not want it burnt when it comes to like pizza dough. This ain't even pizza dough. This is empanada dough. But when I tell you, I'm gonna say it again. This tastes like some pizza rolls. Like, really. I asked my Lord the same thing. I was like, don't this taste like pizza rolls? He was like, yeah, it really do. But we tore these things up. I feel like I done said that about 6 times too. But yeah, y'all, look at that. Look at that grease pop. Oh, and please be careful because you will pop yourself if you're not careful. But look at that final product. Oh, and this is what I posted on Instagram, y'all. These empanadas was